This is exercise 5.1, the swivel base. I'm going to start a new model, and this one is actually in millimeters, so we're going to switch over to metric. We still want the standard IPT, but in millimeters. Create. Alright, so we're going to start our 2D sketch. And this one, you could align either of the circular features to the origin. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to choose the larger one. Alright, so the outer circle has a radius of 30, so it's going to have a diameter of 60. Put that in there. And then, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put the smaller one on the other, or the smaller circle at the other end. It has a radius of 20, so we're going to make it a diameter of 40. And then it says the two centers are 96 millimeters apart. There we are. And now we can start putting the outline of this part in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take lines, make sure they're tangent, and I'm going to bring one this way. It's going to be too far, but that's okay. We're going to shorten it later. I'm going to do another line at the bottom. Then I'm going to do the same thing at the other end. Alright, there we go. Ooh, that one is not straight, so I'm going to put the horizontal constraint on that. Make it, oh, it's not doing it. Ooh, what happened there? We're going to do it back. So I'm not sure what just happened there. There we go. And we'll make sure they're tangent. I'm sure they all are, but just to be sure. Alright. Yep, that one already existed. Alright, so what we're going to do now is actually, let's see, I'm going to shorten this line to, it gives us 60 millimeters. From here to here. Go. And I'm going to make these two lines equal. There we go. So now they're the same. And I'm going to choose the fillet command. Where is it at? There we are. We want a fillet radius of 15 millimeters. And then I'm going to click that line and that line. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Let's back that up. Let's see. Let's try to go the other direction with it. Oh, that is not happy. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to choose an arc. I'm going to do that right there. And then I'm going to type in 15. There we go. And let's see, make sure, nope, that's not quite tangent. We're going to make that tangent. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. There we are. Make sure that didn't move. Oh, it did move a little bit. So we're going to fix that. Take that one and that one. Go between them. And we're going to make that 0. There we go. Once it turns black, it is fully constrained, so that's a good thing. It's not necessary, but I'm going to trim off those edges and the insides of these circles. Alright, now we're going to put a few holes in. Align that because they're going to be concentric, and this has a diameter of 20. And then we're going to do another one at the other end. This one has a diameter of 20 as well. I'm not going to do the outer circle right now, the one that is a diameter of 30, because we'll do that in a separate extrusion. So 20, there we go. And we have one more circle kind of right around in here. That's going to be a diameter of 10. So let's dimension that from the center here to the center of that one is going to be 48. There we go. And then we're going to make sure these are horizontal. And to there. All right. So we're going to go ahead and extrude this like it is. And it tells us the base thickness is 10 millimeters and the boss is 5. So the boss is going to be that second ring that goes around here. So this particular part is going to be 10 millimeters. That's already what it is, so perfect. Say OK. And now we're going to start a new sketch to draw that boss. So we're going to choose this front face. And we're going to use project geometry. And what that does is just project geometry that you already have onto the new sketch. All right, and then I'm going to draw another circle. There we go. And this one is 30. Okay, so we can extrude this again. We're going to choose this. Be careful because sometimes it can choose both. So make sure you're only getting this outer ring, and that's going to be 5 millimeters. There we are, and that is the swivel base. Make sure we save this. It's 5, 1. Right. Now we can make our drawing. And this one is going, we have a lot of options down here. We just want ANSI IDW. Create. Take our base. This one I am positive we can make bigger. There we go. I'll go up and over and do our isometric. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to lay out my center marks and there we go, let's choose the big ones. So it extends, there we go. Put one there. And now our bisectors. So let's come in there and there. There and there. There and there. And then we'll come over and do these, and it really, I mean, they're kind of all the same. So choose those. You're only going to have really one bisector. Just make sure you extend it through both parts of the part. All right, so now we can start our dimensions. And we'll start with my outer circular features. Let's put this one up there. Actually, let's cancel and delete that because I don't like the way that looks. So if I wanted it to go up, I should have started on that end. There we go. Come out here. There we go. Okay, and now we just need our whole location dimensions. Once again, you don't need an end-to-end dimension because they're arcs at either end. So we really only need our center point to center point dimension. Bring that one down there. We got this one. And this one. Alright, so we're pretty well able to put all of our dimensions on the front view. We just need to do our thickness dimensions. There. And there. Let's do that the opposite. Let's choose the lines in the other direction. That way that 5 sticks out the other way. There we go. And here we do not need an overall thickness dimension because we've given them the equivalent by saying the plate is 10 millimeters and the boss is 5. So we can just infer that it's 15. All right, so that is the drawing for the swivel base.